Good morning. Welcome back to my channel. It is Sunday, March. We're gonna go with 10th. I think it's Sunday, March 10th. Time change this morning. I actually slept and the clock on my phone said 10 till 7. I thought it was Monday. I was like, oh my God, oh my God. And I jumped up and it's Sunday and my body clock was 10 till 6. And yeah. So I sat here for a few minutes. And here I am on my personal Facebook because all I'm seeing is everybody saying you turn back time, blah, blah, blah this weekend. I'm like, no, it goes forward. Y'all are going to be late. Who thought they were late? Me. So, but I did get up. I got up, I stretched. I have not made my bed and I'm not going to take it out, but we can all see why I have not made my bed. And I feel bad moving him because he's old man and his hips and just moving him to get off the bed to then make it and then let him get back on it is just like, I know though my rule is once he gets up I'll make it, but my rule is I can't lay back down. So I'm at least doing that. I am sticking to that rule. He is on my side. I don't know if you can see, but I've got this on the tripod. See all that? That's where I lay. I sit on my side and yeah. So I can't lay down even if I wanted to because he hogs the bed. Anyway, so, yeah. So, what a random week this past week has been. I went to court, got canceled, went to court, got canceled, waste of my time. Did I get to work? No, I didn't. I got to work yesterday. So one day this week I got to work. 10 hours, I mean, it was a 10-hour shift, but one day. So, complete waste of my time. It was changed until April. And again, I can't give you details about anything. I can tell you, they also turned around and gave me a 30-day subpoena for April. So I had to have a lot of talks with my job. I was like, because if I turn in that 30-day subpoena, I don't even know if I talked about this before, but if I turn that in, they will take me off the schedule for 30 days because it's a legal document. But no, I can't do that. You know what? If I had my taxes back, which are still, I don't even get into that, which are still whatever, but and I had a car, then maybe I could do like Lyft or whatever, in that time. And then, because it would be my own schedule. But I can't afford to just not go to work for a whole month. So my job is aware that I have it. I didn't turn it in officially. I turned it into my immediate boss, but I have to turn it in through HR otherwise. And he said, okay, so what we're gonna do is I'm gonna let him know on the daily basis if I'm needed. And then we're going to work with maybe like FMLA or maybe changing my days. Like if I'm needed on a Tuesday, which is a scheduled day that I work, he'll see if he can just swap it for say Friday if I'm not needed Friday or something so I don't get taken off the schedule. Because once I'm taken off the schedule, it's almost impossible because they mark your day. So even if you go to say grab somebody else's hours, your day is marked as needed off and you can't put anything there at all. You can't put anything in it. So that's where my problem has been. And getting somebody to do it that fast, I mean, I could do it a couple days in advance, but getting somebody to do it like immediately is virtually impossible. So, which has really been, for the lack of a better word, cheesing me off, pissing me off. So, I mean, I do know why it's been going on like that. I just don't know. And I know they can't give me information. I get it. I do. I fully get it. I'm the person that needs an answer. I need to know exactly why this is happening. like it is. And when I don't get answers, I get pissed off. So there's that. But I've also, I'm trying to address some comments. I don't write anything down for these Sunday things. I just babble. So somebody said to me in a comment, why are you buying a car with your taxes? Why don't you use the Lyft or get a bus pass or anything like that? Let me tell you something, okay? Yes, it's simple. But to go from here to there with a city bus, something that would take me 5-10 minutes in a car can take me 2-3 hours. I don't have 2 to 3 hours to go on a city bus to get there. I mean, I just don't. So, and then like next week, I've had it scheduled since last summer. It was my birthday week to have vacation. I do work Monday, Tuesday, but I kind of split my vacation between 2 pay weeks. So, I'm off Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. I think Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday is how I did it. It just worked out that way with how my days off were and stuff. So I scheduled 2 months ago. I went through and I scheduled my psychiatry appointment, because you know, I'll know I'm crazy. Psychiatry appointment, dentist appointments for all the kids, doctor's appointments for me and all the kids, eye doctor appointment for me. Now, I sat there knowing now that I don't have my taxes back. I went into the Lyft app alone. And I started like, how much is this going to cost? How much is that going to cost to get there, to get back? It's like $250 in Lyft fees to do this. $250. My psychiatrist is a $40 round trip because it's downtown Jacksonville, kind of by the courthouse. So, and then I've got their doctors, which are close, but they're $10 round trips. Y'all know how many kids I have. Their dentist is kind of close, not $10 round trips, so $20 round trips. So I've got, you know what? Hold that thought. I'll show you. Let me get it. I wasn't prepared for this video, sorry. Let me show you next week's. Now, I haven't done my plan with me yet, but this is this week's. I just didn't move it. That is how I have these doctor's appointments spread out. So as you can see, I'm gonna have to call tomorrow morning and cancel every one of them. I don't have $250 and I'm not gonna have it, and I don't know when this car is coming. I'm gonna schedule them out again for a month till at least I get them, but it's just so freaking ridiculous because my kids need to go to the dentist like nobody's business. Chloe, yesterday, and I can talk about this, but she woke up with, sorry guys, in the channel, she woke up with a UTI. She came into me, she sat on my bed and I was working. She goes, Mom, there's something wrong. I'm like, what? She goes, it feels like I'm peeing razor blades and my kidneys are squeezing. And I was like, oh, I know what that is. But you can't not treat it, right? And here I am, my only one day at work, and I look at her and I'm like, if I leave, I mean, obviously your kid comes first, don't get me wrong. But I'm like, this is my only day at work. If I leave, oh, we're beyond screwed at this point because I'm only getting just one day's pay as it is. And she's looking at me. So she actually called and walked herself to the walk-in clinic up the street. They called me and got permission to treat, or what is it? Consent. We knew what it was. I mean, I was like, I know exactly what this, and it was, you know, they tested her and stuff like that. But that was the first time I ever let my kids go by themselves. She went with her brother. I made her go with 2, but she ended up going by herself to the walk-in clinic. And of course they gave her the antibiotics she needed and whatnot. But they all need these appointments. I mean, I am desperate. It's another reason. Somebody said, when they said, can you get the Lyft or get the bus? Yeah, I can do that. But this $250 that I am paying in 1 week, would pay, well, I'm not now, but would pay in Lyft fees for the week for these doctor's appointments, that is less than probably insurance and gas that I would pay in a month. Or that is more, I'm sorry, I said less. I would pay less for insurance and gas in the month for a car that I would get. So right there, I'd be saving money, and that's 1 week. When I have 5, 6 kids here that I have to go back and forth, and for myself, it just doesn't pay. It's just not smart. So the grocery store, and then, you know, I try to do Walmart delivery, but I do get the food stamps right now, and they don't. You can't do that on that. So I have to go to the store, and which is great, and I am totally not lazy. We walk one way up there, and I've got arthritic knees. I don't mind walking, don't get me wrong. I will take the pain in my knees. It's fine. I'll suck it up, buttercup, as I tell myself, and deal with it. And then get the and get a Lyft or an Uber back. That's still, I'm like, and then shop for the groceries that I have, you know, do that way. That's usually $10, $12 because I usually have to get a bigger Lyft because you're not guaranteed people are going to have trunk space for you. And, you know, so I always order the bigger one to make sure it's a minivan or an SUV. And you see what I'm saying? So it's not worth not getting a car. Trust me, I've weighed it out because, you know, as far as everybody gets to their taxes, ooh, I want, But I am paying my rent forward. I am doing that. Whenever this comes in, I'm paying the next month. So I'm always going to be a month ahead on my rent. I'm always going to sit in a credit. I don't care if it's not interest and I don't get the interest for it or whatnot. I want to be a month ahead in case something happens. I'm a month or 2 ahead. My goal is to get 2 months ahead, and just stay at 2 months ahead. You know, next taxes, I won't have to give them 2 months of rent. And then somebody else stated to me about moving into a cheaper area. I mean, I pay $750 a month for rent for a 3-bedroom, 2-bathroom. Yes, I'm in a trailer. I haven't found anything cheaper. I pay an extra $100 on top of that. Roughly, it depends. My rent fluctuates. Well, it's $759 for my rent, and then water, because the water's in here. It's attached to your rent, so it's anywhere. I've had my rent be $810. I've had it be $860. I don't know how the heck they figure it out, but whatever. So it's water. It's in my rent. I'll never lose water because I have to pay it. So whatever. So I estimate $850 a month for rent. You know, sometimes higher, sometimes lower. That's what I pay. I put in $850. If I have a credit, fine. If I don't have a credit, I pay $850. So now the other month it was $869, and I was like, what? I was like, why is it $869? But I did have the girl's friend here. She stayed here for a month. That's a long story, but yeah, she stayed for a month and everything was good with that. So I'm thinking maybe it was just the extra water used. I don't know. What I notice, and I hate it, we might use $20 in water, but then they double 2.5 times it for the sewer coming back. It's like, really? Whatever. So anyway, so I haven't found anything cheaper unless I want to go more ghetto, and I'm pretty ghetto right now where we live. So anything more ghetto, I don't think I'd feel safe. And, you know, yeah, so, I mean, it's bad enough here. We hear gunshots on the regular, not just on the other day I heard, like, I was in the shower and I heard pop, 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 pop. I was like, shit, that's insane. That's a little too much. The dog started barking. I get out of the shower, you know, quick run around the house in a towel, check on the kids. Everybody's looking at me like I'm crazy. And within minutes, I hear a helicopter up, you know, police helicopter. I'm like, hear sirens, and somebody just shot up a minivan with 30, the street behind me, 30 bullets in a minivan. So I think I'm ghetto enough, and I don't want to go any more ghetto to get any cheaper, and I don't even know if I would go cheaper. So I get the best for my money, I feel. Now, I'm not saying we're not going to move again, but this is going to be on my choice, and I might just move closer once I'm done with court cases here. We might just move closer to my other son that way. but that's not for a while. It's just we've been kind of talking about it. We'll get into that in a different video, but it's definitely not today, this month, this week, not even this year. So, but yeah, so I guess I can't. I do want to thank you all for the weekly budgeter pages, though, that you've given me. I have definitely subscribed to most, if not all, and I've started watching them today. I haven't really had the chance. Like I said, I worked yesterday, but I've definitely got vacation coming up, so I'll have more time now since I'm not able to take my children to the doctor, because $250 total, easily, if it doesn't fluctuate. I've actually upped it a little bit just because, but yeah, $250 to get to there and back. So for all of them, and it breaks my heart because they really need to go. I just can't take them. So is what it is. I'll just reschedule them again. So frustrated over these taxes, y'all have no idea. But and even what frustrates me even more, I told a friend of mine, go to a tax advocate. I told her, and she got hers back, and I still don't have mine. And she added somebody and had to change income, and she had to do more than I did. I don't know. I've got phone calls in. We'll see what tomorrow brings. However, okay, so next up on the block. Do you guys, I tried Insta stories a little bit this week. I have to think about doing them. It's not something that I just pick up the camera and do. I liked it. I thought it was fun. But if y'all aren't going to watch them, then so is it something you want me to do on a daily instead of these just like factual basis? Sorry. Nick just commented and told me I hit the snooze button too many times. He must be watching something. I don't know. I don't know what video he's watching, but he just commented that and it popped on my screen and made me laugh. Anyway, so if you want, I'll continue to do those. I mean, I think they were fun, you know, just daily getting stuff done videos, but I have to remember to do them. So, so if you want me to continue to do those, I will definitely do those. I have rambled for 17 minutes and 34 seconds over probably absolutely nothing. But do you like the daily videos so far that I'm doing? The budget will get better. It will get better in April. I know that kind of sucked. I can't tell you anything when there's nothing there to tell you. So I will tell you this, I'm not in any debt. My house bills are for the most part paid. I'm a little late on my rent, but nothing that I'm going to cry over right now. I'll be good. So it's okay. Yeah, so I'm pretty much still out of debt. Once I get everything completely back at zero, then I can start more or less baby step 3. So that's my goal there. All right, if you have any comments, suggestions, you know what to do. You all leave me comments, that's for sure. But you can like, subscribe. You know, oh, yes, and I always do this at the end of my videos. I'm so sorry. I'm sitting, and not that, and I never said I'd be a subscriber beggar, okay? But this is driving me crazy. I have sat at 24 in the 2,490. I've gone up to 2,499, then back down, then back up, then back. I'm like, really? I understand you might not like and want to listen to me jabber and you unsubscribe, and that I'm not going to make you stay. I don't watch people I don't want to watch, so that's fine. But it's driving me nuts. So if you can like tell people to subscribe to me, share it, say, hey, she's a little freaking out there, but you know, just give her a subscribe, you know, at least for a little while. That would be great. So like, subscribe, comment. My social media is down below, and I will see you in the next video. Bye.